Hi my dear friends, my name is Gurdeep Singh and welcome to my channel. Today's video all about the flashes. Uh, the thing is which flash to use. You can go for original flashes like Nikon, Sony. I don't think so. Sony has original flashes. Nikon, sorry, the original. Should you go for original flashes like Canon or some high tech, uh, or go for the cheapest one, Syntax, Digitech? कि now people are confused about these things, and today is all about these things, and no more confusion, and no more confusion from now on. And I will tell the what the flashes you can use, and should you even go for the expensive one, or you can just okay with the cheapest one, things. The first of thing that there are many things that is shutter sync in the now cameras. The cameras, the launching, like mirrorless, they have the rolling shutter, so that's why they can't use the shutter speed above 200 for the many of the flashes, if they don't have the syncing speed more than 200. So that's why you have to use global shutter for syncing that, because flash, uh, because these are the flashes, the cheapest one, you have to use this for uh, only under the 200, means 200 of 200 of shutter speed. That's why if you are using that low shutter speed, you are going to get trouble with the exposure. You have to raise a aperture for that, or you have to use the ND filter. So best way to use that, you should use the ND filter, because you can't uh, deal with the bokeh you wanna get from photos. I know this is going to work if you are uh, bump this up. If you wanna bump the aperture up, this is gonna work 100%. But that's the problem. You want a shallow depth of field, the shallow things, and so you can, if you have the fast lenses like f1.4, 1.8, so that's why you have to use anti filter. I think the anti filter are the best things you can use, and you can save a lot of money if you are going with the cheapest lens, cheapest flashes. Even they have the trigger with this, and this is around uh, it is around the $30, no? It is cheapest one. And if you gonna buy this for the $30, means around 2500 2600 rupees in Indian rupees, you are literally saving a lot of money for your ND filters. And you can use the ND filter for videos and photos both, and you can create a lot of creative photography with ND filters too. So that's why you can able to get the more things in the less price, and you can create everything you can create with the bigger flashes. They have TTL, means they can sync, and just as you zoom, they will zoom along with the lens. So there's auto thing with this, but you can do this manually by setting this power. You can, if you are shooting for the longer distance, you can increase the power up. If you wanna shooting for the lower, you can reduce the power, that's the manual thing. And the best thing is you can go for the cell one, means you can enter the batteries, that is the smaller batteries, the long cylindrical type, that is the cheaper one. But another way is you can go for the total inside battery that you can charge. But that is the problem, but there is the problem, moreover you are using this one. So best thing is you can able to charge that one too, and that was the cheaper one. And you can get a lot of batteries for very fewer price if you gonna lose the battery power. And I think I shoot more than 4 to 5 weddings, and I still don't have problem with the recharging my batteries. Means a lot of photos, even one wedding have more than 1600 photos, so you don't have any problem to shoot with even 1600 photo. You can multiply with 4 and 5, and that level of photos you can click with this and still able to get the proper battery as you started, and these are the batteries are batteries are not cheaper one, but you can get about the $10 including the charger. That's a really good price for that, and that's why if you are on a budget, the best way to go with the flash, because you can create much more with the flash, so you don't have to go for the expensive flashes for this, for creating many things. And I think if you are a photographer, this is the must things you should have. I think uh, these flashes have rotating angle of 180 degree. You can rotate any angle you want. That's the thing. Now that's a very good thing. You can get a lot of things in the cheapest available flash, and you have a trigger with this too, and that's the whole thing I wanna tell you about the flashes. I think the best investment of my life is this flash, and I had used expensive one too. I rented many of them, just because sometime I have to go for the many expensive shoots, music shoots, so we have to take the photos for the poster, some portraits. That's why we can't get these things if they have the knowledge about this thing that these are the cheaper and they're paying too much. So that's why we have to get the things of the standard of them in some cases. So if they are paying, we can get this thing on the rent, and the rent of these things are very cheap. So that's why I'm preferring you to go for the cheaper one. If you wanna somewhere an expensive shoot, so you can go for the rent, and the best thing you can go for this and go for the ND filter with a good quality of glass. So that's why so you can able to get the maximum optical quality of your camera. So that's the whole thing I want to discuss with you. And sorry for my English, I am not English guy, my first language is not English, might be some problem issue to understand, to tell what I want to say to you. And if anything I, I said wrong in English, you can tell me in the comments so I can improve from the next time. And I hope you like this one video, and meet in the next one, and peace out, and peace out.